is just me. I wake up in the coldest bed, alone and stretched out, no more holding hands. A grown-ass man sleeping shoulders pressed against the floorboard, seeing his ceiling through a broken lens. Knowing my life must be a joke with friends, and I'm composed to stress, man, proportions the pressure. Measured by the hope the ends justify demeanor. Should've known that you can't make stoic fresh, especially everybody scopes on pleasure. Eyes kaleidoscope forever. Who'd have thought the strength to be the downfall? Root the problem, the trench the enemy pounds on. I was sleeping in the back, unsure of how fast we're living. Lost the woman in my dreams through the cracks in my fingers. No peace or REM patterns. Insomniac who just wants a few wings to be with her. In her embrace I never knew limits. Felt stable, nothing to lose, living the precipice. Went from booster influence, blue chip into a future invested in solitude's wingspan. A vacuum of space, no wind beneath it. Refuel the iron eagle, look and bust a phoenix. And what's the meaning? Forgot how inspired feels, dragging this pickaxe through the minefields. I used to touch the sun for warmth, now my comfort zone's back to iceberg shoulders. Getting used to being sunk for once, and there's no room to float when your life's worst quarters. More useless tokens of hope, fish from the well that we might turn corners. A man who's just trying to cope, risking it all before the light source novas. And that was the padded lap of luxury. Before I collapsed and crash landed, I sat it with rusted bucket seats. The ring was just the dust of dreams, forfeit in orbit with just the gust of wind. The open wound is a sore subject. Yeah, divorce does that. From a Des Moines love to a California sunset. Not John Wayne horseback, trying to change and avoid the conflict. Honest to the thoughts of my disjointed contacts, conscious of the fact I've missed more than a kid's joy of his action figures. Back to fist towards the shitstorm, and some flashing digitastic rapture piss warm, cliff jaw and a casual grimace. Back to brick walls, jigsawed by my fractured English adapted savage lit form, the discord of every bastard sentence. Back to chasing something to live for, that contrast the desperate classic chassis been warped, stripped gloss from every crack and crevice. Back to this world, grip curled around his last impression, drastic measures enforced, the cataclysmic gas we left with. And I'm still life in sabotage, Babylon's brilliant lights, polishing battle scars on chiseled sights. Balanced arms, dead meat, and a clean slate to acknowledge the callous calm, the lead we eat just to clean the plate. Rogue tongue, no persona, holding fragments and ashes to rebuild what home was while they cash it on the matchsticks. Staring eyes galactic in the rubble of the caste system crashing, poking the bubble, holding his last breath.